What happens often is a client will come to me after they get into trouble. Either a regulatory agency from the state or local government will come to them and say, hey, you are violating a statute, you are violating a local ordinance, we're either going to shut you down, we're going to fine you, or we want you to make changes to your business that might be expensive. They will come to me, I will review the statutes with them, determine whether or not they are in compliance, and either fight for them or assist them in doing the right thing and ensuring that they are in compliance with the law. My objective is to always make sure that the client is taken care of and protected. Contracts are very complicated, particularly when we're dealing with a transactional matter, the sale of a business, the purchase of a business, the purchase of land, whatever it might be. The typical contract I encounter in those situations is around 40 pages, 40, 50 pages, plus exhibits. Hundreds of clauses involved. It's very difficult for the average person to read through a contract and understand what it is he or she is reading, let alone understanding what liabilities they are taking on by entering into these contracts. Too often, I get in the game after the fact, and I'm only able to advise them as to what they can try and do to make sure that the other side is not breaching the contract, or to try and work something out for them so that they can extract themselves from the contract without exposing themselves to too much liability. The common mistake that I see when people set up an LLC or a corporation is that they believe the corporation or the LLC is an alter ego of themselves. In other words, they are trying to obtain the personal liability protection that an LLC or corporation affords them, but they treat the company as if it's their own pet project. They don't maintain corporate formalities, they skip out on deals, they breach contracts, they don't fund the company properly. They do things outside of the corporate governance that is allowed either under the Articles of Organization, the operating agreement, the bylaws, or Arizona Corporations Law. If you'd like to start up a new business in Phoenix, Arizona, or if you find yourself involved in a business litigation matter, please give me a call. The call is free. There is no obligation to hire me. I'll be happy to sit down and talk with you about your situation and try and help you the best I can.